Scott, given the way things have gone in Europe thus far, is there maybe, and the result at home, is there maybe a bit of a point to prove? I think Ryan Christie's been quoted as saying there's an element of a personal vendetta. It feels a bit personal. It's about pride. It's about getting things back on track.
Yeah, definitely. I think the way we performed at home wasn't Celtic, to be perfectly honest. We let ourselves down, let the fans down, but this is one that we've got to manage to bounce back. We've got that opportunity. It's going to be a hard game, but we need to try and make the most of it. We need to make sure that we play well and we have a good performance as well. We owe the manager this one.
A banner outside the stadium this morning saying that it was time for the manager to go. He said it was disappointing, that it's very premature and they need a bit of perspective. Do you agree with what the manager said?
Yeah, definitely. It's disappointing because the manager's been fantastic. The first spell that he had at the club, he was fantastic as well. Second spell, we've won a lot of trophies, played some great football. We've not had the best the last couple of games, to be perfectly honest, but it's time to bounce back and make sure that we start playing for the manager. I think we owe him a couple of good performances. He puts a lot of faith, he puts a lot of hard work into training and everything that he does off the park as well. And you know how much a legend he was when he was a player as well. He was a born leader. He was a winner, sorry. And that's what he's been trying to push into us and make sure that we continue that. And the results haven't been perfect, haven't been great, but we need to make sure that now is the time we start pushing on, we start playing for him, start playing as a team and start creating chances and scoring goals and going back to what we were doing last season, because at the end of last season, before the whole lockdown, we're on playing some great football, to be perfectly honest. We're on some great form as well, and we need to make sure we get back to that.
Scott, the SPFL have called for urgent talks today with the government about getting fans back into grounds. Would you concede that maybe you've been affected in different ways from maybe other teams, that the fans have always been there to kind of back you and push you on when maybe the performance or the result isn't coming, and they're there to back you, rather than some other teams maybe are benefiting from not having criticism from the fans?
Definitely. I think our fans are fantastic, especially the away ones as well. They travel the country, they're supporting us at home. They're the 12th man as well. And you know what it's like. And when I was at Hibs, everyone wanted to try and silence the crowd for the first 20 minutes. But now it's obviously hard for everybody. But we'd love the fans back. We miss the fans. We want to get Celtic Park back into being a fortress with the fans in here as well. But as it stands now, we need to make sure that we're doing that ourselves, and it's obviously going to be hard, and we've got to make sure that we play by the rules to get the fans in and make sure that we do everything that we possibly can to do that as well. And that's what the club's doing. We're trying to push that as far as we possibly can, and we're trying to start this chat already, and it'd be fantastic if we can get them back in, because it's pretty much nothing without the fans, and you can hear everyone chatting to each other, and it's not what we're used to. It's not what we're used to experiencing on telly as well.
Scott, I was just going to ask you, what would you say to supporters who have been calling for Neil Lennon to step down, supporters that are, going to Celtic Park with putting a banner up saying "Save the 10, time to go, Neil"?
I think that's today's day and age, and it's all social media, it's all a picture for Instagram or Twitter. But no, we've got 100% faith in the manager. He's been fantastic with us, and the support that we've had through the 9 in a row has been incredible. And it's just stick with us, make sure we're all together, and we focus and we aim to go forward, and we'll get the performances going.
Scott, would you say then that social media gives a distorted view of perhaps what the bulk of fans are thinking, or is it reflective of what the bulk of fans are thinking?
I think now is the time that we all come together. The fans have been fantastic for us, as I say, for the last 9 seasons, and this is the time that we all stick together. We're pushing for something special. We need to make sure that we're all together. Everyone in that changing room is working extremely hard to try and get better on the park, and we know the performances and haven't been up to scratch, and now it's the time that we've got to fix this, and we need to make sure that we're fixing this extremely quickly, because the manager and backroom staff are working extremely hard, and now for us, we need to go on the park and whoever the 11 is and make sure we do the exact same.
Do you consider the tomorrow's match as a way to make up for the last high defeat at home? And do you think that it will give you a possibility to go through, to qualify?
Yeah, the last performance from us wasn't like us, to be perfectly honest. So it's a little bit of revenge for us. Hopefully we can go over there, get a good performance, and we need a win. If we can get the win, we can put ourselves in a good position in the group, and that's what we need to make sure that we're in after this game.